Everyone saw a shy teenager walk onto the America's Got Talent stage. Seconds later, they saw a fearless rock star. But the TV audience missed the biggest part of Nene Royal's story. The show never revealed how many years of hard work, street performances, and personal sacrifices came before that unforgettable audition. Behind one viral moment is a journey that started long before the cameras turned on, and it may completely change how you see her performance. At first, she looked too nervous to become a star. But sometimes, the quietest person has the loudest story. Before millions of people knew the name Nene Royal, she was simply a young girl growing up in Phuket, Thailand. While many children spent their free time playing games, Nene was holding a guitar almost every day. She first picked one up when she was around 7 years old, and from that moment, music became part of her life. What makes her story even more surprising is that she was largely self-taught. Instead of taking years of expensive music lessons, she learned by watching online videos, practicing songs again and again, and refusing to give up when things became difficult. Every mistake became another lesson. Every hour of practice made her stronger. But learning to play was only the beginning. Long before America's Got Talent, Nene was performing in places where most people barely noticed her. She played at local markets and weekend events in Phuket, standing with her guitar as shoppers walked by. Some people stopped to listen. Many kept walking. Yet she continued playing, because every small performance helped build her confidence. Those simple shows slowly turned a shy teenager into a fearless performer. Her talent also began to shine in music competitions. In 2023, she earned second place at Thailand's Overdrive Guitar Contest. 2 years later, she received an Outstanding Player award at the King Power Band competition. These victories proved that her skills were real, long before television cameras ever found her. As her music improved, so did her audience. Videos of her performances spread across social media, and millions of people started following her journey. Still, one dream remained far away. Nene wanted something bigger than online fame. She wanted to stand on one of the biggest stages in the world. Soon, that dream would become real. But when she finally walked onto the America's Got Talent stage, no one expected what happened next, not even the judges. Most people believed Nene Royal became famous in one night. The truth is very different. Years before she stepped onto the America's Got Talent stage, Nene was already living the life of a musician. While other teenagers were spending weekends with friends, she was carrying her guitar to local events, festivals, and public spaces across Phuket, Thailand. Some days, only a few people stopped to listen. Other days, small crowds gathered around her. No matter how many people watched, she treated every performance like it was the biggest concert of her life. Reports about her early career described years of local performances and steady practice before her AGT breakthrough. Her family played an important role in that journey. They believed in her dream long before the rest of the world did. Instead of asking her to give up music, they encouraged her to keep improving. They supported long practice sessions, helped her attend competitions, and celebrated every small step forward. That support gave Nene the confidence to chase opportunities that many young performers only dream about. But talent alone was never enough. Nene spent countless hours learning difficult guitar solos and improving her voice. She practiced famous rock songs over and over until every note felt natural. One song became especially important, Zombie by the Cranberries. It was not just another cover. She wanted to perform it with her own style while still respecting the original song. At the same time, she began posting videos online. Little by little, people started sharing her performances. One video led to another. New followers arrived every week. Fans admired her powerful voice, confident guitar playing, and the emotion she brought to every performance. Her online audience kept growing, but she knew the internet could only take her so far. She wanted a chance to prove herself in front of the world. That chance came when she was selected to audition for America's Got Talent. For many viewers, it looked like a lucky break. But those who knew her story understood it was the result of years of discipline, patience, and hard work. Even then, there was one big question. Could a 15-year-old girl from Thailand walk onto one of America's biggest stages and impress judges who had seen thousands of performers? Within minutes, she was about to answer that question, and leave the audience completely speechless. The moment Nene Royal walked onto the America's Got Talent stage, she looked calm, but inside, the pressure was enormous. She was only 15 years old. She had traveled thousands of miles from Thailand to perform in front of millions of viewers and a panel of experienced judges. One mistake could end the dream she had worked toward for years. Then she picked up her guitar. When the music began, the audience expected another talented young singer. But within seconds, expectations disappeared. Nene launched into Zombie by the Cranberries with a powerful rock voice that filled the theater. Her guitar playing matched her vocals, creating a performance that felt confident, emotional, and far beyond her age. The crowd quickly changed from quiet curiosity to loud applause. The judges noticed it too. As the performance continued, their expressions changed from surprise to admiration. They weren't just watching another contestant. They were watching a young artist who had complete control of the stage. Her confidence, emotion, and musicianship turned a simple audition into one of the most talked-about moments of the season. Reports from the audition confirmed that she received 4 yes votes, sending her to the next round. But the biggest reaction came after the show aired. Clips of her audition spread rapidly across social media. Millions of people watched, shared, and commented on her performance. Viewers from different countries praised her strong vocals, impressive guitar skills, and mature stage presence. Many couldn't believe someone so young could deliver such a powerful rock performance. Several media outlets highlighted her audition as one of the season's standout moments. Still, television only showed a few minutes. It didn't show the years of practice behind every guitar chord. It didn't show the local performances, where she learned to handle nervousness. It didn't show the competitions she entered before anyone outside Thailand knew her name. That is why many fans later said her audition looked like an overnight success. But it really wasn't. It was the result of years of preparation, meeting one unforgettable opportunity. Yet there was another side to this story that many viewers never saw. The cameras captured the performance, but they left out much of what happened before and after it. And those missing details reveal why Nene's journey is even more inspiring than the audition itself. One performance changed Nene Royal's life, but television only had a few minutes to tell her story. Like every talent show, America's Got Talent has limited time. Each episode features many contestants, so producers must fit every audition into a short segment. That means viewers usually see the highlights, the entrance, a brief conversation, the performance, and the judges' comments. Much of everything else stays behind the scenes. For Nene, that meant years of hard work were reduced to just a few moments on screen. The audience did not see the countless hours she spent practicing guitar until her fingers hurt. They did not see the small stages in Thailand, where she learned how to perform in front of strangers. They also did not see the competitions that helped her grow into a confident musician before she ever boarded a plane for America. Public reports about her background mentioned these earlier performances and achievements, but they were only briefly referenced during her TV appearance. There was another detail many people missed. Nene wasn't trying to copy the original version of Zombie. She brought her own style to the song. Her mix of emotional vocals and energetic guitar playing gave the performance a fresh feel while still honoring the classic rock hit. That personal touch is one reason so many viewers remember her audition long after the episode ended. After the broadcast, something even bigger happened. News outlets in Thailand celebrated her success. Fans flooded social media with messages of support. Reaction videos appeared online, with musicians and vocal coaches praising her confidence and stage presence. People who had never heard of Nene before were suddenly searching for her earlier performances to learn more about her journey. But with fame came new challenges. Millions of people now expected her next performance to be even better. Every appearance would be compared to the audition that made her famous. For any young artist, that kind of pressure can be difficult to handle. Nene's story was no longer just about one amazing audition. It had become a test of whether she could continue growing under the spotlight while staying true to herself. The biggest question was no longer whether she had talent. Everyone had already seen that. The real question was whether this remarkable teenager from Thailand could turn one unforgettable moment into a lasting international career. And the answer was only beginning to unfold. One great audition can make someone famous, but building a lasting career is much harder. After her unforgettable performance on America's Got Talent, Nene Royal's name spread far beyond Thailand. People who had never heard of her before were suddenly searching for her videos. Music fans, guitar players, and vocal coaches praised her powerful voice and confident stage presence. Many believed they had just discovered one of rock music's brightest young talents. Still, history shows that viral fame does not always lead to a successful career. Many contestants from talent shows enjoy huge attention for a few weeks. Then the excitement fades, and the public moves on to the next big story. Only a small number continue growing year after year. So, what makes Nene different? First, she did not rely on one skill. She can sing. She can play guitar. And she has already shown that she feels comfortable performing in front of large crowds. Those abilities give her more opportunities than many young artists who focus on only one talent. Second, she started young. At just 15 years old, she still has many years to improve her songwriting, recording, and live performances. Time is on her side. If she continues learning and working hard, her best performances may still be ahead of her. But there are also challenges. The music industry is highly competitive. Every year, thousands of talented singers and musicians hope to become international stars. Success depends on more than talent. Artists need the right songs, the right team, smart career decisions, and the ability to handle pressure. There's also the challenge of growing up in public. Millions of people are now watching Nene's journey. Every performance, every interview, and every new release will be closely followed. That kind of attention can inspire an artist, but it can also create enormous expectations. For now, one thing is certain. Nene Royal has already achieved something remarkable. A teenager from Phuket, Thailand, stood on one of America's biggest talent show stages and earned the respect of both the judges and millions of viewers around the world. That is an achievement very few young musicians can claim. Whether she becomes a global rock icon or follows another path, her story carries an important lesson. Most people only notice the moment someone becomes famous. They rarely see the years of practice, the failures, the small performances, the long nights, the quiet determination that made success possible. That is the part America's Got Talent could not fully show. Behind one viral audition was a young musician who spent years preparing for a chance that lasted only a few minutes. When the opportunity finally came, she was ready. And perhaps that is the biggest secret behind Nene Royal's success. It was never about one performance. It was about everything that happened before it.